out, and that's a good bit of money for us there. Yes, our realm grows beautifully. I'm probably going to ignore that guy quite a lot. Oh, is he now? Oh, are they now? I think we're going to have to, and that's going to recruit us a battle wizard and the sword of striking. So we're definitely going to want to do that. But I think we might be smarter just to use our when we get the regiment of renown unlocked. We won't bother with that just yet, because I don't think we need any more men. But what I was going to say is let's keep our momentum up with the successionists. Their 2 armies are dead. These cities are probably going to be reasonably undefended. We'll just swing round, and then we have the whole of the province, and we can go and fight this battle. You know. I think we can do that. Right, anyway, Grunberg. Okay, casualty, replenishment, and growth we're getting out of that. I think that's fine for now. We have the money to spend on that, so we might as well spend it. Karl, Franz, let's get you a bit of a better fighter. Right, so yeah, let's just keep moving. Let's, as I said, keep this momentum right now. I don't know where those beastmen have ended up, but let's not worry about it. That was a good fight there. We got a good army here. Let's continue with it. What the hell is a Marienburg army doing there? And why is it so big? And what's it doing here? And what? Sorry, have we just got our doors open right now? Okay, Wissenland. What do you want, lads? You want a trade agreement. That works. That works for me. I'm happy with a trade agreement. I'll take trade agreements all day. In fact, I'm going to put this on fast, actually. We don't need to see that move that much. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we might be smarter just to deal with those beastmen first of all. And what the hell are these guys doing? Are we at war with these guys? We're not at war with those. Oh god, we are at war with those guys. Okay, well let's get rid of them then. As much as we're using our momentum, I think we need to get rid of these. Yeah, sorry Redhorn tribe, I'm going to deal with you here. This is going to be a weakened army, so I don't think we're probably going to need to fight it. Yeah, anything that's like this, you know, will just auto-resolve, and that's great. And you know what? Seeing as we can't take these guys on, we'll kill them. That's a good bit of leadership for us to go fight the orcs with, and that is them destroyed. Okay, so Grunberg right now is very undefended, but I think the only danger was those beastmen and those orcs, and they're not getting past us. Right, for our skills and stuff here, should we just make him a great fighter first of all? I think so. And we'll go and deal with that orc army. And then, you know what, we'll hit Alhart, we'll hit Heimgart. I'm not going to say any of these city names correctly. And then we'll go and fight the battle for Bloodpine Woods. I just want to have, you know, this secure first of all. I think that has to be our first priority here. And then we'll work out what the hell we're doing in the world. Marienburg's still messing around. Oh, were they ambushed? What are they force marching through our lands for? And then, you know what? Probably going to have to go and give Todbringer what for if he's sending... That was cheeky. That was cheeky of that guy. Okay, well, whatever he's doing... Oh, are they a horde? Well, they're weakened up nicely for us. This should be, again, a very easy one. Yet, we'll finish them off. Good. We'll execute the captives again, and we'll destroy that faction. Sterling's Revenge, a Free Company Militia, Regiment of Renown unlocked. You know what? We've got one more spot. Let's take them. We actually had Sigmar's Sons as well. In fact, let's just... Melee defense. Yeah, so Halberdiers should really absorb stuff a little bit more than us. I don't know. But let's take these guys. Another unit of Free Company Militia. Our Free Company Militia have been really useful so far. So what have they got? They've got... Let's compare them to the normal lot. They're not weak against armor. And they get the Stalk. Hand armor piercing missiles. Oh man, they're going to be very useful, aren't they? Well, this is a good... Nice, big, but also cheap army. So I'm very happy, and we're just going to make this guy a bit of a fighter, as we said. So Alhart first or Helmgart first? Well, Helmgart's where their army are. I think we need to put pressure on them before it can get too big. That's an army we can easily defeat right now. We don't want to take out Alhart and let that get really big, you know. Anyway, it's all going quite nicely, isn't it? And Grunberg's going to grow in a turn, and we can see what we build there. What are we going to build? Well, I think places like Grunberg and stuff, we need to focus on economics with them, really. Oh, Talabakland. Oh, we were going to look at... Yeah, I think we can afford a non-aggression pact with these guys for the time being. What we were going to do, though, and I totally forgot to do it, but we were going to look at who we can start trading with. Because that's going to be worth a decent bit of money for us, isn't it? Let's do that now. Oh, would you look at what we've got here. Okay, so I think everywhere eventually, certainly in our home province, is probably going to want a guardhouse. But I think for now... I think that's the thing that gives us lots of money, and that's probably what we should be thinking about for them. time being. So we'll put a weaving house in Grunberg. And you know what? Yeah, oh, do we want cattle pens? I don't think we need it right now. Let's save our money. Let's go defeat these fools. And, oh, that's going to be a very easy one still. Okay, yeah, we won't fight it. Easy peasy. They were merely just boys, weren't they? Farmers' boys, Henry Graber done. Oh, totally forgot that, didn't I? That was 800 quid we could have got there. Anyway, Helmgart. Oh, man, we don't need 2 barracks everywhere, do we? 2 barracks is the same. That's not giving us any benefit. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to destroy our capital barracks because the highest tier requires a tier 3 village or whatever. So we can build the highest tier of barrack in a town as opposed to one of our cities where we can use this building slot for something that we necessarily can't build in any of these areas. Anyway, no rest. Let's keep our pressure on, and I think the successionists shouldn't be lasting for too much longer, which is exceptionally good news for us. And then, you know what, we'll spend just 1 turn working out what we've got in our newly acquired province as we march down to these Bloodpine woods, and we'll give blooming Todbringer what for. Okay, but the Countess denies us. Countess Emanuel von Leibowitz is a shrewd political player. She has made it known that while not personal, she does not support your course. Known and Wissenland will remain Mate, building an empire is pretty hard, isn't it? Well, screw them. We've got the right clans, and we're going to take it very easily. Well, I guess that's mission 1 dealt with. You know what? The reason I'm just occupying here is because this is our home province. We want it as good as it can be, and with the successionists destroyed, I dare say it will be. Okay, now this is giving us the same benefit that this is giving us, so I'm going to get rid of that. We've actually got something else that we can build here. See, look, these buildings... The highest tier we can make any of these 3 is 3. I'm sure if you play the game you know this. But we can make these 5, and some buildings, as you can see, require more. So we want to, build these buildings here. Let's get some cavalry about ourselves. Cavalry's useful, isn't it? So we'll put stables in there, and we'll get this going. You know what? We'll get this province as big and as strong as it can be, as fast as it can be. We'll just get the Emperor going as quickly as he can go. Okay, right, well, we'll keep marching. Apparently, we're going to march through Wissenland to do that. I don't think that's probably wise. We'll maybe take a turn longer, but I think going that way is smarter. Okay, so this is all good. All the stuff we're seeing here is very nice. Do we want to keep these cow pens? Yeah, we've got the money. I know I said I wasn't going to, but it's going to annoy me seeing that little hammer symbol all over the place. We'll just take another one of those. Excellent, excellent. And of course, our edict. I think, first of all, public order is going to be a bit of a problem. But that's only because of conquest. Then it should start to even itself out. We can build buildings to help that. I think, first of all, let's get it growing. And that is also going to aid our trade agreements. Speaking of which, let's see if we can do some more. Okay, so the people... Oh, man, there's a lot of people we can trade with. Okay, let's start with the people that like us. Stirland like us, despite what that Countess is doing. Excellent stuff. Okay, that's a bit more money for us. Who else is our friend and able to trade Talabland? Well, apparently these two... Oh, no, it was Wissenland that like us a little less. Anyway... You know what? These 2 trade agreements pay for 3 units in our army. Let's just see who else we can get. Marienburg might be an idea. Might be an idea. No, okay. We'll remember that, Marienburg. Kislev, miles away. That might be... Oh, no, they're not going to want anything, are they? Bastogne? Bretonnian lands? That's hardly... Okay, I'll give you a non-aggression pact for a trade agreement. I think that's fair. No, 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 no. Man, you've really got to be liked for these trade agreements, don't you? Who haven't we checked with? Bretonnia? We have a treaty. We have a non-aggression pact with these guys, so you never know. There we go. There's another bit of trading. Okay, and because of our edict, we're going to get even more benefits out of this. Right, the Nord lads, they're not going to want it. Okay, I'm not even going to bother asking, if it's red here. Okay, and then Marienburg didn't want one, and that's it. Okay, well, still... that's a decent bit more money a turn, isn't it? We've got all these buildings coming in. We should be reasonably rich reasonably soon. Let's carry on. And we'll fight this Battle of Bloodpine Woods. And we'll give these Middenlanders or Middenheimers or whatever the hell they're called. We'll give Todbringer what for. We'll give these successionists what for. But oh dear, successionists. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that's just really excellent. Okay. But oh dear, successionist reinforcements. Who are you actually reinforcing, lads? I'm not going to force march these because, well, Karl Franz needs to heal, so that's fine. Okay, in Isleheart, I mean, we're going to want one of these everywhere. Eventually, they're going to be worth 500 a turn for us, so we might as well build that right now while there's not much immediate danger, and we'll upgrade that while we can as well. But as I said, we're going to want to put the guard barracks everywhere here, and I would imagine we're probably also going to want to build a tap room, which is going to give us a public order boost somewhere as well. We could build it in Helmgart. That's going to have a free building slot very soon, so is Isleheart, and we need... Oh, next turn we're going to be able to upgrade Outdorf as well. It's all looking pretty good, isn't it? Look how much money we're making a turn. Oh, hell, man. The Empire grows very quickly, I say. So if and when, let's say when, let's be positive, when, okay, so we'll upgrade that. We'll build it was going to be a tap room just for the time being, wasn't it? That's going to help our public order out. That's very good. And yeah, while we can, we'll upgrade that. If and when we win this battle, we are going to get a battle wizard, I think. I think that's what it said. Let's check our objectives. Battle of Bloodpine Woods, Sword of Striking, and a battle wizard. Yeah, I think I'll take that. So next turn we'll do that. And, well, in fact, this next turn, a couple of more buildings coming in. We're going to be very, very rich, guys, as I said. This is going hella well. Talabuk lands. What do you want, guys? Defensive alliance? I don't see why not, especially if they're going to pay for it. I mean, our beef right now, I guess, is with Middenland, so having an ally in Talabuk land is going to be very useful, isn't it? Oh, and Wissenland don't like us much either. But still, we have no beef with these guys. They're going to pay for an alliance with us. Let them, I say. Bloody let them. Okay, many factions in the world here. Isleheart, the populace of one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. What the heck? Triangular symbol? Or on a nearby gate or wall? Are people travelling through portals or something? Okay, let's get a garrison there and try and put a stop to that. We'll upgrade that as well. You know what? We're spending all our money every turn, but we might as well be. Okay, right. Let's fight this damn battle then. Okay, ambush. Well, we're doing the ambushing here. The successionists. Who are you reinforcing, lads? By the way, got some war machines though. We'll want to deal with them probably with our cavalry. Anyway, let's fight this. Let's not worry about what's going to happen. It's an ambush. They'll all be dead before they've even seen us, especially with our free company militia. How do Vanguard units work in when it's an ambush? We're going to find that out right now. I'm not actually too sure. But still, I think they're going to be reinforced, but this is going to be quite easy. We'll get Karl Franz on their guy. We'll get our fighters on their fighters, for want of an inclusive word for all of our melee troops, and we'll have our shooters shooting. Or we'll just have our shooters shooting and they'll all be dead before anything else.
It seems Todbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich to test our mettle. He seems to think that since my father's death, Reichland is weak. And we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes.
Well, he's wrong about that, isn't he?
We Reichlanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reichlander blood flows through our veins.
Yeah!
Face the trespassers deep in the Bloodpines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet that is not what we face today. No! Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders.
You're darn right it is! Let's do this. Right, okay, so we are doing a bit of ambushing here. We don't get any benefit from our, what are we calling them, our Vanguard units, but we'll still battle group them together, and I think if we just place them there, they can do some shooting. They can do some shooting. We'll put their skirmish mode on again, and if we just take the rest of our missile troops and have them in too, we'll have them as close as they can, but whoa. I always do that, don't I? I've done that in every battle so far. Right, I think that's all of them. As long as they're battle grouped in different numbers, and as long as... In fact, we'd probably put them a little further back, couldn't we? Okay, well, that's good. We're going to get some shooting there. I think a sensible person would put the cavalry this side to counteract these mortars and whatever the hells before we can, or before they can hit us. And I'm just going to get myself in the habit of battle grouping this line in that order. And their main guys there, so we'll put Kong on this side, and we'll put the Flagellants. We'll just put the Flagellants behind like this. Actually, that's silly, isn't it? We'll just plop them there. We'll put one there, and they can reinforce as and when they need to. Right, what I'm going to do is start the battle and immediately pause it. Maybe a little bit cheesy, but just so we can work out who's shooting what and how it's going to go down. Right, so these guys will shoot those guys, 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 and these guys will shoot those guys. And oh, how convenient is that? Exactly the right amount of targets. Okay, so we'll just play that right now. We'll get a couple of shots down. Oof! Before they've even noticed that we're coming. Oh, damn, son. Okay, okay, okay. Carly, get yourself there. Let's just get these guys killing. I'm going to... Looking at this immediately, we're probably going to want all our Flagellants there. And bloody heck, did I forget to send my cavalry in? I blooming did as well, didn't I? Okay, right. We'll get these guys there. We'll send the Flagellants down here. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was probably pretty poor on my part, isn't it? Right, let's get our Free Company Militia there. Man, the one thing I had to remember, and I forgot it. Still, I don't think it's hurt us too much. Right, well, this has been rather a one-sided affair, hasn't it? Carl Franz, get in there, just deal with those spearmen. That was blooming epic, wasn't it? Wrecked, mate. Oh, look, and here they come. Here are the Middenheimers. Right, well, should we get ready for them? Let's get our battle group. We'll probably meet them on these roads, I dare say. Let's get our fellas around there. We'll have the Free Company Militia, I think, continue just to chase down... Yeah, we'll just... Positioning like that's fine. We'll get the Free Company Militia and our Reichsguard chasing down any of these. We don't want them to get braver. Man, we got loads. Hellstorm rocket battery there. Whoever the hell they are. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we've got our militia just doing some hunting. Our battle group is getting there by the looks of it. And I guess now are we going to want to really... We'll just put our Reichsguard there. Hopefully they won't be seen. Our I'm having a lot of fun with the Free Company Militia. I haven't really used them before this, except in a couple of just single battles. Anyway, oh, crikey, Pistoliers. Okay, our Free Company Militia should be able to deal with Pistoliers. Here's an FPS drop. That's exciting, isn't it? And it looks like our battle line has not really gone in the right place. And we've got our Flagellants here as well. I could have sworn I'd asked them to position themselves a little differently, but it might actually work with them going there. Okay, is our FPS is better now. That's fine. Let's get everyone running as well if we can. I thought everyone was running, to be honest. Right, okay, this has gone wrong. This has gone a bit wrong, but it doesn't really matter. And by a bit wrong, I just mean it's gone, you know, not completely as I might have hoped, but still, let's... I always get my hero against their hero. I think that's just smart. And then we'll just get these guys into those guys. Damn, they melted. Okay, we don't even need to worry about them. Right, Free Company Militia, let's get doing that. Flagellants, I don't really want them getting involved. Let's get them further back. It looks like our Reichsguard, though, has had a good situation here. And we'll get all of these guys running. I thought they'd come to meet us in combat. Didn't really expect anything there. Right, Reichsguard, you guys get out of it. Okay, we're going to have these Flagellants fight. I'm going to have these Free Company Militia just support them. That's where it might have gone a little bit wrong. You know what? Let's have these guys chase there. Let's have this whole missile division getting their big sticky pointy things in them. And there we go. Okay, that's gone a bit messy. I think we might lose a couple more there than we perhaps needed to. But if we just keep the shooting on and we keep the pressure on. And why are these guys not doing anything? That's just darn silly, isn't it? Anyway, okay, nah. I think our steel and grit and determination has just seen us out there. We'll just surround Van Zuger. We'll get these guys fighting as well. I think they're not the most accurate fellas. Okay, and we'll just keep these guys running, I think. Don't want to send them headfirst into Spearmen, but as long as that hero dies, I think we've got this. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the ticket. That's the job. I think it's ours now, lads. I think it's ours. Another cracking win. Forces of Middenheim. Well, we're really going to have to go and give Todbringer what for now, as I said. Okay, yeah, who did we lose? We lost a couple of flagellants there. That was going to happen after we kind of made that little mistake. No one that can't be easily replenished. Another decisive victory there. And 33 losses, man. That's pretty good. Let's have a look at our special unit and compare them to the rest of our Free Company Militia. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 versus 16. So definitely worth it. I'm not actually quite sure how much more they are as an upkeep. But man, I like the idea of having special units like that. Just a little bit better. But still, that was a good win. And we're going to get a battle wizard as a result. And unfortunately, we're not actually going to be able to put him in our army yet. Because our army's as big as it can be. Right, what are we doing here? We don't really need to replenish units. They'll replenish by themselves by the time we need to fight again. We could pardon for money, but we don't need money. And I think executing will send a far stronger message to Todbringer. Oh, look who we've got here. Theon Flessenberger. Okay, who is he? What school does he practice? He is a light wizard. Okay, so he gets Shem's Burning Glaze. A bit of a... Okay, so it's mainly sort of a support wizard as opposed to a killy person wizard. But we can make use of that. We can certainly make use of that. Let's just deploy him now. Planning, modify construction costs by 10%. So we won't use him on the battlefield just yet. I think that could be a good idea. Okay, that's a good win there by our team. What are we going to give Karl Franz right now? I still think just making him a good fighter is the best bet. We'll put these guys back in Outdorf. We'll fix up the public order just while that tap room's being built, and we'll have those that need replenishing. And then we'll have a look, because I think we've defeated everyone we're at war with. Beastmen, who are nowhere to be seen, and the Skull Smashers, who are over there. Where do we want to expand our... Apparently Middenland love us now. Not exactly... Oh, they're at war with the Beastmen as well. Well, you know what? I'm not forgetting stuff, Todbringer. You know, I think what might be an idea... Let's look for trade deals and maybe invade who doesn't accept. You know, if you're not with us, you're against it, lads. Marienburg don't really like us at all. Maybe that should be where we look to go. It would be a good spot there. And I think we can go up into here, and then maybe we just have more of a surrounding influence on Middenland. I'm not sure. Let's just let our buildings come in for a turn. Let's let the few units that we need to replenish, because one of our Free Company Militia there did actually have quite a bad day. Oh, look, there's the Beastmen.
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigmar.
And here's Stirland, and they want a defensive alliance as well. Okay, well, with Talabotland, you know, we've got beef with Wissenland, we've got beef with Middenland, and we've got beef with... Well, a bit of beef with Marienburg. These two, yeah, man, let's have it. Maybe we could have countered that to maybe get a little bit of money, but let's not worry about that too much. What I am worried about is this Beastman army possibly looting either of these two areas. So let's... Oh, Tempelhof destroyed their vampires. Okay, so let's... Ooh, okay. Is it maybe time for us to get a second army? I don't see why not. We have the money to do it, and a recruiting surplus would be really good with that, and we can put our wizard with them. Let's do that now. So we've got Cloud Rosinger, who is income in the local region. Helmut von Swaffen. He's going to take... And then we've got our legends there that we can't unlock right yet. Well, okay, so let's have a look. They're both lords. They're both the same. We just have... Income from buildings is increased, or leadership when in foreign territory. There's a lot of ways that we can increase our leadership just by winning a battle and killing the captives, so I'm not sure that's going to be as useful as that, so let's recruit this chap. Plus, this guy's got a far superior beard. Okay, let's recruit. Well, I think we might as well give him the Sigmar's sons, right? And let's get him just a very basic force. God, no, we don't want them. Where's our spearmen? Oh, with shields. There they are, right there. Yeah, we'll just get a basic force. You know, 3 units of them, 2 units of them, and then some crossbowmen. And we'll send Karl Franz immediately down here to help Grunberg out, should Grunberg be attacked. I don't really trust Goros Heartrender there. And stuff going very, very well indeed. Helmgart looking good. Our public order should be rising slowly now. That's good. And we'll get our battle wizard in with these chaps. Okay, this is good. You know, Marienburg is a big city. Or at least I thought it was. It's only got a garrison of 8. But we might need 2 armies to do it. And then we can send an army up here, which I think might be owned by Marienburg as well. Basically, we have the money for it, so why not get a second army here? We can't defeat the world just with Karl Franz. Oh, God, there's 2 of them. Okay, a bit of a Beastman Scourge might be the right thing to do. Now, Talbotland has declared war on Stirland, but we have a treaty with Talbotland as well, so we're going to have to declare war with Talbotland. Well, I guess it's happened, you know. We got to have some friends, and oh my goodness me, these are some friends that are expanding here. Okay, well, we're not going to be known as a ally breaker, so